Can I prove to you that you already got everything that you asking God for by the end of this video? And I know I don't know you from a can of paint. I probably don't even understand the troubles and the challenges and the barriers that you're going through. But if you would just allow me to borrow your mind as my canvas and paint this picture of how I interpret this scripture in the Bible for a minute, and just allow me to just give me a couple minutes, okay? So in 2 Kings chapter 4 of the Bible, because I believe in Jesus Christ anyways, in 2 Kings chapter 4, there was a widow, and her husband had died and left them with a lot of debt. So the creditors, let me calm down, okay? So the creditors knocked on her door and said, "We here to collect y'all's sons as slaves to pay off this debt." So you know what she did? She went to her husband's community. She went to a prophet named Elisha. And she said, "Look, my husband, your servant, the one who feared the Lord," yeah, him. She said, "Yeah, he's died. He's left us with a lot of debt. The creditors at my door right now trying to take my kids as slaves to pay off this debt." And she was asking him for help. And you know what he asked her? He said, "What can I do for you?" He said, "What do you have in your house?" And she said, "I ain't got nothing but this little flask of olive oil." And he told her, he said, "Go borrow as many jars as you can. Don't borrow a few." He said, "Do not borrow a few. Borrow as many as you can from your friends, your neighbors. Go borrow. And then come back and fill up each one of them jars with that oil that you got." And the scripture says that she kept on filling them up to the brim. And she kept asking her sons, "Give me another one." They constantly giving, she constantly filling them up. Until she said, "Give me another one." And they said, "It ain't no more." And the scripture said that the oil stopped. And then Elisha told her, "Now sell the oil that you got, pay off the debt, and you and your sons can live off the rest." Now I want to point out a couple things here, because I think it's gonna help you. I think it helped me. So when the oil was the catalyst of her breakthrough. But yet when Elisha asked her, "What do you have in your house?" she said, "I ain't got nothing but this oil." So what do you have in your house right now that you undervaluing because you used to it, because you see it every day? You don't think your gift that God put in you is so special because it's so easy to you. You be like, I mean, ain't nobody else. But think about people in gymnastics. We looking at these people. We looking at how they moving their body. We looking at people who doing ice skating, doing tricks. They spinning around. And we like, oh my God, how are they doing this? But to them, it's like nothing different than a snap of the finger, because that's their gift. That's their natural talent. They used to it. So what gift did God put inside you that you undermining? What resources do you have? Some of y'all friends are some great resources. They can be a great teammate. Some of y'all co-workers. Some of y'all, I don't know, some of y'all just got knowledge. Some of y'all got wisdom, but you undermining it because you feel like, I ain't got nothing but this. Whole time, that's gonna be the catalyst in your breakthrough. You looking for God, thinking that God ain't answered your prayers because you looking for it to come outside your house, when God's trying to tell you, all you got to do is look within. The kingdom is within you. Everything you asking me for, I'm trying to show you that you already got it, but it's hard for me to show you what's inside if you constantly looking outside. I need you to focus your eyes on me so you can understand. I need you to read the word and look at this spiritual mirror so you can see the gifts that I placed inside of you, instead of trying to look outside in the world. I need you to look at me so you can look at you. What's another point that I want to get to? He told her, don't borrow a few jars. He told her, borrow as many as you can. Mind you, at the end of the scripture, it tells us that he told her to sell the oil, and whatever they don't sell, whatever left over after paying off the debt, they can live off of. So basically, the more jars that she borrowed, the more abundance that they had. It wasn't that she didn't have nothing to work with. She didn't have the jars to pour the oil in. So some of us full of potential, but we ain't got no structure, no organization, nothing to pour it in. So we asking God for a business, but with the time that you got now, you're not a good steward of the time you got now. God told you to do something simple right now, but instead of doing it, you procrastinate doing it, you doom scroll, you act like you ain't good enough to do it, and you're not even a good steward of your time right now. So why would God give you a business? Why would God give you a relationship? Why would God give you more friends? Why would God give you whatever it is that you asking him for, if he see that you're not a good steward of the time you got now? He can't even get 5 minutes out of your day right now. Why would he give you all these other things that's going to draw a wedge between you and him? Because at the end of the day, God don't really care about you having all that stuff no more if he know that it's gonna make you lose him. And the devil will give you everything you asking for if he already know, once I get him this, yeah, they never gonna talk to God. So you're gonna be beautifully rich and broken at the same time. Got everything that you want, but but your heart in the wrong place. Your heart in hell, because your treasures are stored up in earth, not in heaven. It was one more point that I wanted to pull out. I forgot, y'all. I ain't gonna make this video too long. I might do a part 2, but I forgot. It was a good one. I forgot, y'all, but I'm gonna post this. I did do a Bible study last night. I just wanted to show up because I wasn't feeling my best, but I told them that if all I got is 50% today, then 50% is my 100% today. So yesterday I posted a Bible study. It kind of touches on this. It's more in depth, but I might do a part 2. So let me know if I proved y'all wrong or right. I don't know. Let me know.